Hey everyone, welcome back. My name's dustinkreis, and today we're going to do another game discussion. I've done like almost 3 game discussions in a row. It's insane. But today we're going to talk about this game right here. We're going to talk about Coda Princess. And an Atlas release just came out for the 3DS, and I got to tell you guys, this is one of the best games to buy for your 3DS. I've been talking about this game a lot because I've really been looking forward to it. And for the most part, it didn't let me down. The only thing that really let me down and was sort of the structure of the game, because I was envisioning more of a traditional beat 'em up where you move through the stages and then you fight a boss. It's a little bit different in this game. We'll talk about that when we get to the gameplay. But you definitely want to look out for this game. The sort of easy thing to tell you what it's like is Guardian Heroes. But for me, I found it to be more like Super Smash Brothers. It's a fun game to play on your own, but it really takes on a new life when you play with others. And I think it's the closest thing that the 3DS will come to a Smash Brothers. If they ever, I don't know if they're ever going to release one or not. But if you like that style of frantic gameplay, definitely check this game out. So let's go ahead and get into it and talk about the story a little bit. The storyline, you know, what can you say? It's an Atlas game. The storyline is very over the top, very comedic. It's not a serious game. You can't take this game seriously. I mean, look at the cover. You know, you got a half-naked woman carrying a sword that's bigger than her and swinging it around. You know, it's just one of those things, like, if you go into it thinking you're going to get, like, a serious, like, dark, brooding story, you might want to check that expectation at the door, because it's really over the top, really lighthearted, and a lot of fun. The storyline, it's not as involved as other games, you know. There's a lot of characters they have to introduce, and every character kind of gets one moment in the sun, and then you kind of forget about them. But it keeps you engaged, and it keeps you going, and really what this game brings, keeps you coming back to this game is the gameplay. So let's go ahead and talk about that, because that's really where I want to spend a lot of my time. And it plays very much like a traditional beat 'em up, but it has one difference. You have 3 planes of action that you can go to, and by holding down the L or R button, which is your guard, and then pressing up or down on the control pad, because I would say use the control pad instead of the circle pad, because I found my control to be a lot more precise when I was using the D-pad. You can jump between the rows. So you have enemies in the background and the foreground, and you in the middle ground. And if you've played Guardian Heroes, you know what to sort of expect with this. But I've never played Guardian Heroes. It's kind of one of those big omissions in my life. I just haven't got around to playing it yet. It's on Xbox 360, but I just haven't downloaded it. So it took me a little while to get used to this, of jumping back and forth between the rows and attacking and things like that. But I thought this game was going to be a much more traditional beat 'em up, where you move through the levels and you fight a boss. What it is, you fight small quests. So the game will drop you down into a small level, and then basically you'll be surrounded by like 18 or so enemies, and the goal is to beat those enemies within a time limit, and then you move on to the next quest. I mean, that's what the level is right there. Some levels are longer, involving sort of 3 waves, and you move through the level, you know, laterally. But a lot of them is you just drop in real quick, fight a battle, and then you're done. This is great for this kind of system because, one, it's on the 3DS, so it's going to be portable. You're going to be playing it while you're out and about. So it's great that these matches are very short. But also it's great because the 3DS battery just sucks. So if you start seeing that red light, you know, I got to finish this battle up real quick, turn the thing off, plug it in, and you're good to go. So it really is a perfect game for the 3DS. What else? Oh, the multiplayer. I got to play a little bit of multiplayer with Steven. And this is where, I mean, I finished the game. It's a very short sort of game. You can finish it in a couple settings. I finished it, and I was like, well, that's fun. You know, and I put it down, and I started playing the next game that I'm going to play. And then, you know, Steven's just like, you know, you want to play some multiplayer? And I'm like, well, yeah, we'll give it a go. And it, like, completely reignited my love for this game. I mean, Steven and I were getting our ass kicked because we were playing 5-star difficulty battles. But, you know, even after we got done playing, I still had to sit there and play a bunch of bonus quests. And that's something I should say too. Even though the main campaign in this game is really short, there is an overwhelming amount of content in this game. You have you can play through the campaign itself with 4 different characters, so you can max them out. You could take those same characters and go into what's called free play, which is you play the campaign without the storyline bit. So you just get the meat and potatoes of the game. There's also bonus quests that you will go into that are, some of them are ridiculously hard. And then, of course, you have the online play, which you can do co-op, you can do versus. There's really a lot. I mean, you get a lot of stuff for the price of this game. It's one of those games that you'll play and you'll beat it, but you'll keep coming back for more because it is a lot of frantic fun. And personally for me, I can't get enough of it. I have Solange at like level 74, I think, and I do want to go back and try out some of the other characters. I played with Allie for a little bit, and she's, Solange is sort of a medium range fighter. You think with that big sword she'd be very slow, but actually she swings it at a pretty good clip, and she's sort of your basic character. Whereas Allie is weaker, but she is a lot quicker. And Steven was playing as Allie, and of course I was dying left and right because I couldn't get Solange to move quick enough. But he was staying alive because Allie is just so quick that he can bounce around and not worry about getting hit. Then you have characters like Helga, the cleric. She is ridiculously slow, but her spells and her abilities are really powerful. I really kind of want to level her up and see if I can actually do anything with her. So there's a lot of stuff you can do in this game, and a lot of things to unlock. I feel like I'm leaving so much out in the gameplay wise, but I feel like I need to move on also. But gosh, guys, you get your money's worth with this. Let me just tell you that. Graphics, I don't know if it'll be any better on the 3DS XL. That's something to ask somebody else. But on the 3DS screen, the sprites are kind of small. But even then, you can see the amazing fluid animation. And there's specifically one animation that as soon as I saw it, I laughed for about 5 seconds. And you really get to see it on the character select screen when you're selecting Solange. She'll be standing there holding her sword down, kind of, you know how everyone has their fighting stance, like Scorpion and everything like that. And it's just one of those things, I'm a guy, my eyes are drawn to it. You just watch her boobs kind of do this. And on the one hand, it's like, all right, I know why I'm looking at this because I'm a guy. But on the other hand, you have to appreciate the artistry that goes into that kind of animation because it is very fluid. And that goes for every character, really. Sometimes I'll just sit there and watch like these big enemies move around, and you just see like how many frames of animation these things have. And you're like, it's better than some cartoons in a lot of ways. But the graphics are gorgeous, if a little pixelated. And that might just be because I'm playing it on the normal 3DS. It might look a lot better on the 3DS XL. So you might want to check out some other reviews by other people. If they have a 3DS XL and if they can comment on, whether it's crisper or anything like that. But gorgeous, gorgeous visuals. The 3D works very well, but like most 3DS games, after a while I turn the 3D off to conserve battery power. And I'm not really a big 3D person anyway, but it does look very nice and works very well. The music, sometimes the music is kind of forgettable, but sometimes you come across a track that is really awesome. And I haven't listened to the soundtrack that comes with this, but it only has 8 songs. But I was very impressed with some of the music in this game. So yeah, guys, all in all, I say Coda Princess is a must-buy for the 3DS. If you have a 3DS, definitely go out and try to get this. I don't know if the print run is small. I know sometimes Atlas will put these out in these nice cardboard boxes, and then it'll sell out, and then they'll bring it back and just release just the actual game case. I think they did that with Radiant Historia. And so if you want to get this, definitely go out and get it now, because sometimes these things sell out and then you won't get you know, the fancy edition. But I would tell you guys to definitely check out Code of Princess and go online with it. You know, I'm not a big online gamer, but I was having a lot of fun sitting there playing with Steven. So, yeah, I'm not going to be like him and put my friend code up there because honestly, more often than not, I have my 3DS turned off anyway. Or my 3DS Wi-Fi turned off anyway. So I won't be, like, whenever I fire it up, I won't instantly be online. But, you know, maybe if you guys want to, and if you have it, you know, PM me your friend code, and I'll see about adding you on and stuff like that, so we can play some Code of Princess. However, I will say that I'm not that great at these types of games. Like, I want to just kind of run in and attack, and I sort of forget about defense sometimes. So I die a lot. And we were playing, what were we playing? The Elder Dragon, which is a 5-star battle. And yeah, I completely forgot to just block sometimes, and I was just getting annihilated. And a little frustrating, but it's kind of that good frustrating. Like, you have something to work for. You're like, I'm going to beat that fucking dragon. So I got to put some more work into it. But yeah. Anyway, guys, definitely pick this game up. It's one of the best for the 3DS. I don't know where it'll fall in my best of 2012, but it'll definitely be on the list because I love this game. Yeah. I think a European release was just announced, so for all my European viewers out there, you got a little bit to wait on it, but it is coming. It is coming, so definitely check it out when it comes out. So, anyway, guys, that is it for me. I'm going to have a pickups video here soon. There's, I kind of, well, wait a minute, what is today? No, I'm going to wait till the end of the month before I do my pickups video, because I got some stuff coming. There's some more stuff coming out in October, and I want to wait on that. But got some ideas from some other videos. Be working on them. Hopefully, I think my voice sounds better. I don't know. But hopefully, I'll be over this sometime in this week, and I'll go back to sounding like this. I don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time.